afternoon, or actually I say this morning. Today's the 18th of April. Gave it a couple of days of hunting. We're not going to talk about hunting so much today, but as a hunter, practice makes perfect with targeting during the off season, prior to the season, and maybe after the season, or just for the fun of it. I was on one of my channels, not YouTube necessarily, but one of the either Facebook or MeWe, and the Crossbow Hunters, and the guy made a beautiful target stand for his targets for his crossbows. That inspired me. I said, you know what, I need to make a video on that. So what you got here, this is all my scrap lumber that was left over from when they built my house, and we moved in here last June. So I've been using this wood for many different projects. I built my wife's garden with it, the gate and all that stuff. So I plan to use it today to make my target holder, and I wanted to share it with you. It's going to come in segments. I will show you how I'm starting now, my wood pile, where I'm getting it from, when I get over there to measure it on my sawhorses, etc. And I'm going to put it together in stages. I'm not going to do the whole hour-long video, however long it takes me to do it, but then I'll show you the beginning, how I started, some of the segments in the middle, and so on, until the end product when I actually put my big shot target in there. Now I'm going to make mine a little bit wider, you know, as far as and higher, and that's just because maybe I might get a different target. I don't know, but you want to accommodate it. So I'm not going to make it exactly fit my big shot target, even though I might, because I do like those targets and I can always fit the dimensions. So I'm probably going to make it a couple inches bigger all the way around. But over there in my trash bin, I call it a big old trash can I can't use right now, is a lot of the little angle brackets, wood pieces that were cut for the corner of the house. I'm going to use them to reinforce it, as also a backdrop so the target doesn't fall out the back, and so on. So stay tuned with me, and as we go, I'm going to start showing you the video. Well, I've secured my wood, and if you look over here in the background is another target that I set up for 100 yards for my rifle and stuff on my shooting lane. This is my shooting lane when we're not hunting here at the stand. But this is not the first time I've done the project. I've already got my wood over there. Now I got to measure it, figure out what I'm going to cut and how I'm going to cut it, and go from there. So I got my work gloves on, so let's get back to it. Alrighty people, I got all the lumber here I need. I got my big shot target that I'm going to measure. That's an important part, because that's the centerpiece. I found some angle brackets for the top portion. Put them in the back of this thing. This is going to be my legs that stick out at the bottom. I've got some more wood down here in the corner. Some of them are about five foot. And I think that's about as high as I really need to go, 5 foot. Any higher, it's ridiculous. Your deer are not 6 feet tall, so I'll probably keep it about 4.5, right about this height right here. That way when you're sitting or shooting, it's pretty much going to be a straight shot. So this is another segment of it. Hang in there. I still want to thank the guy who recommended it. He used some old fence stuff, and like I said, he inspired me to go ahead and make another video. I got to have something to do as I'm a retiree, and to me, I think that was a hell of an idea to put his target in a stand instead of setting it on the ground like I do, or putting it on a hay bale. I'm actually going to put it back here in the yard and just leave it. I'm pretty sure these are waterproof. I'm not sure, but if it looks like it's rain, I'll take a big bag and put over there temporarily. So hang in there, and we'll get started again. So, got my two side pieces. I went with 55 inches because this is going to be the top, and then the target's going to sit right here in the middle. So, give you an idea. Reutilizing lumber that for some reason today is expensive as hell. I have no idea why plywood is almost $100 a sheet, $65, $70 here. It's ridiculous. It really is. It's really, really stupid. But anyway, I recycled the lumber that the contractors and the builders were just gonna, oh, excuse me, I got something in my eye. We're just gonna throw away. You know, they don't reutilize anything. I said, that's some good wood, I could reutilize it. So that's where we are right now, and I'll continue. Thank you. What I had to do is pre-drill some holes in here so I can get my screws in to hold the wood. These are just extra support for the bite. My other battery drill ran out, so that kind of sucked. It gets in there, and I get them in. That's all that matters. Next is going to be the fun part. I got to stand it up. As you can see, the target fits in there pretty good. Getting old for this shit. So now that I've finished off the base, this thing ain't going anywhere. Trust me, ladies and gentlemen, it's pretty sturdy. But you see, it kind of shimmies back and forth. So I'm going to take these angle brackets. I'm going to mount them right here. It's going to serve two purposes. It's going to stabilize my target area. It's also going to provide a backstop so my target doesn't fall off the backside. Yes, I'm still going to tie it, but it's a lot easier sometimes if you got a little bit more support. So I'm going to show you the final projects after I'm done. I'm going to put it out there in place and show you everything when it's done. Right now, building is complete except for these two pieces right here. Move it out to my range area and we'll go from there. There you go, my target area. I'm showing you the back because next time I'm going to show you the front. So, in a nutshell, I'll take my nice handy dandy target now and I'm going to put it right in the middle of this box. That's the back half. You can always change that around. What's going to be nice is I got string and I put this rope here. So what I'm going to do is pull the rope through and tie it to the back. I don't keep my targets out here at night. I just don't like the rain, excuse me. I don't like this thing getting wet. So I drilled 2 holes in here, as you can see, with a wood tool. And I'll take my string and I'll tie it through. Put a slip knot in there. I'll just piece of wood or something, just shove it in there. Just to hold it tight. But ladies and gentlemen, it ain't going anywhere. That's pretty solid. It's all made by 2x6s and stuff that was left over from the contractors. A cheap build. Took me, what, an hour? And I got a target. I want to thank the guy who showed me his target online. I will not mention your name in my video unless you want me to and give you credit. And I can always go back and edit it, I guess. I don't know. But if not, I appreciate it because I saw yours and it inspired me to go ahead and do this video, make a target, share it with you. A lot of people don't like YouTube. Let me tell you what, YouTube is a wealth of information, ladies and gentlemen. You see people online with different crossbows, different hunting techniques, food plots, you name it, they are there. Between the Facebook crossbow page, my MeWeed Tennessee deer hunting, crossbow hunting, and food plot people, I have learned a lot in the last few months, and I want to appreciate it and say thank you, and I hope you enjoy my videos. I'm not done yet. I'm going to put it out there, and I'm going to take some shots at it, all right? Hang in there. Here you go. Target is in place. Right next to Bob, my other deer that we use also. So we use both of these. These are 30 yards from a set point right outside the back porch where the table is and my stand set. So great project. It was done. I'm going to show you the video now of me shooting it, and we're going to go from there, and I'll close this out. I want to thank you all for watching. I really do appreciate it. It's been a fun project. Let's hope it keeps continuing. Thank you. All right, it's the moment of truth to see how our target is doing. I didn't break out the Brog. I'm just using something inexpensive right now just to show this video. I'm also get to play with my new FTS from Tacticam and my Tacticam camera, so feel through the scope so you'll be able to see it too. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. My target did not flinch, it did not move. I'm still able to use it. I'm very happy with it. I'll shoot one more bolt. This is one of them I repaired last night, so that's what I'm checking to make sure that that thing still works. But once again, I filmed it through the scope. I'll be able to show it to you in the upper corner of the video here, or maybe side by side. I don't know yet. I haven't played that part. That's something I do when I sit down and make these things. Okay, there she is, cocked. My Wicked Ridge Rampage 360 by 10 point, along with the Steady Eddie. And this is the ACU draw, which makes it a lot easier than standing up and trying to pull the cord itself. So let me shoot one more bolt. Oops, let me put that thing back on safe. I got to do things safely. Remember that. Everything's safety. Make sure your heads are on tight too, by the way. Get my fingers out of harm's way. Put it back on fire, and this will be the last shot, ladies and gentlemen. I'm happy, and I thank you for watching my video. It's been fun, good project. Once again, the gentleman who recommended this online, I appreciate it. I took your lead, but I decided to make the video. Maybe somebody else maybe would like to do this themselves. So people, if you want to do it yourself project, you want your target down range like I did, and I got Glenn, my Glen Doe deer, and then I got Bob, the big buck, shooting buck back there, and then of course now the big shot target. So we have plenty of options to sit here at my table and just shoot or stand or whatever we choose to do. In the meantime, happy hunting. I hope to get back out in the stand and get my tom here shortly. If not, it's been a fun season, and I'll start again in August. Thank you, or September, excuse me.